Everyone's talking about passive income like it's a treasure chest just sitting in your backyard. But what if the real money is hiding in the most boring, unsexy corners of the internet? We're not talking crypto moonshots or dropshipping nightmares. We're talking cold, consistent, monthly cash that actually shows up. The side hustle economy is not a myth, but it's also not what the gurus are selling you. Studies suggest that over 45% of Americans now earn money outside their primary job, yet most of them are grinding without a real system. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people fail at side hustles, not because the idea was bad, but because they picked something that required more risk, capital, or genius than they actually had. The lowest risk plays in this game are not glamorous. They're more like a slow drip faucet than a geyser. But drip faucets don't explode on you. Think of it like the difference between a roller coaster and a moving walkway at the airport. One gives you the rush, and the other actually gets you to the gate. The lowest risk side hustles share three things: low startup cost, existing demand, and a skill you already partially have. Freelance writing, bookkeeping, and virtual assistants have been quietly minting consistent earners for over a decade, and they're still wide open in 2025. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr have millions of clients posting projects every single day, and someone with basic skills and a reliable work ethic will always stand out. The misconception people carry is that they need to be world-class to charge real money. That's just not true. A business owner who needs someone to reply to emails for 15 hours a week doesn't need a Harvard grad. They need someone dependable and communicative. Renting out assets you already own, a car, a spare room, tools, even a parking spot, is one of the most overlooked cash generators hiding in plain sight. One guy in Nashville reportedly covered his entire mortgage by renting his driveway during stadium events, and he never left his couch. Print-on-demand and digital product sales are also having a quiet renaissance because the overhead is essentially zero and the scalability is real. You design something once, a planner, a template, a graphic, and it can sell while you sleep, which is the closest thing to passive income that actually exists for normal people. History shows us that economic uncertainty drives massive spikes in freelance hiring because companies cut full-time roles and outsource the work instead. This is the irony that most people miss. A shaky economy is actually fertile ground for the side hustler who shows up consistently. The psychological trap is thinking you need to pick the hottest trend instead of the most durable one. TikTok told you to flip thrifted furniture, but your neighbor Bob has been quietly doing bookkeeping on weekends for 11 years and just bought a boat. Boring wins, and it wins repeatedly. The practical lesson here is to start with what you already know. Keep your startup cost under $100 and treat your first 3 months as a learning lab rather than a profit center. Discipline over excitement, process over perfection, and consistency over any single big week. Position size matters in side hustles, just like it does in investing. Don't quit your job on month 2. Don't spend your first paycheck on a course, and don't measure success by what someone else posts on social media. Build quietly, stack your wins, and let compounding do the heavy lifting. At the end of the day, the best side hustle is the one you'll still be doing in 6 months, when the novelty has worn off and the grind is real. Discipline and consistency will always outlast inspiration and enthusiasm. You don't need perfect market timing or a viral moment to build something meaningful. You need a repeatable system and the patience to let it breathe. And honestly, whether the economy cooperates or doesn't, the person with a diversified income stream will always sleep better than the one waiting on a single paycheck. If you want to take that consistency to the next level through real estate investing, home contracting work, or connecting with the right lenders, we can help you get started. Check out our links in the description below.